Ready? Here we go.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, go! Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high to bring me down.
Thank you for working so hard and for caring about kids like me.
Thank you for caring about BC Children's Hospital and kids like me. Thank you.
Love is too high to bring me down. Can't none bring me down. Can't none bring me down. I said, bring me down.
Welcome. We're live from BC Children's Hospital for the 27th Annual Miracle Weekend. And we're here all this evening, all day tomorrow at the hospital. Hospital serves families of the entire province.
It's
nice to be back.
Well, since we're hugging.
Yeah, nice to have you back. Oh, we're all family here.
That's
Well,
right.
we are. We've been doing this so many years now. We're going to show you stories about the amazing kids who've been to this hospital and those incredible caregivers who help them. And we will show you how your donations are used to fund the equipment here and that vital research to save kids' lives.
All right, we're here with the wonderful people from Save On Foods. Daryl Jones, president of Overwaitea Food Group, and Save On Foods is with us. Nice to see you.
It's great to be here.
Yeah, we're going to do a lot of things here, so we'll get through. But we have to say, first off, thank you again for coming. You come with a lot of money every single year. You do a lot of events through the year. It's a lot of fun.
Well, it's our pleasure. The Children's Hospital is such a great cause for us, and it's for the kids. And all of our 16,000 team members get so much behind it. It's a lot of fun and really important to us and to our organization.
And I come out and I MC your golf tournament, which is a huge success every year.
We really appreciate that, and you're not a bad golfer either.
Well, thank you for saying that. I'll give you some money later. But anyway, we'll give it to the kids. That was the way to do it. Okay, now a couple of things to do here. First off, we have to let everyone know that tomorrow, between the times of 11:30 and 12:30, we're going to be doing our Daryl's Ultimate Deal of the Day. Now, you've probably seen the commercials about your deals of the day. So what is this deal of the day tomorrow?
Well, during the 3-minute miracle match, we're going to, tomorrow between 11:30 and 12:30, we're going to double the match.
Wow.
So what that means is if you come and donate $5 during that 3-minute time period, that 5 will turn into 10 and we'll double that to 20. So 5 will get you 20 for the kids on our 3-minute time tomorrow.
Okay, let's go a little bigger. What if you donate like $100? That's better, right?
Well, 100.
Way to start 5, but let's go a little more.
Listen, 100 will get you 300 for the kids.
There you go. That's the way to do it. All right, so as we mentioned, you do a lot of things for fundraising, and we got a great check for us. So you guys ready to flip the check? All right, there we go. What do you think, Daryl?
$2.563 million for the kids.
Thank you so much for folks, the great folks at Save On Foods. Daryl, good to see you again. Thank you.
Great to see you. Thanks to the kids.
Thanks, Overwaitea Food Group, for helping me get the best care possible, closer to where I live.
Costco fundraises to help make kids like me healthier. Thank you.
Walmart, I can do kid stuff too.
Retailers of BC, you rock!
Favorite parts of the weekend is introducing the folks in the retail wholesale division. Bruce Shepard is with us, and Bruce, you brought a lot of people as you do every single year. These are folks that fundraise all year long.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got over 200 retailers around British Columbia that contribute to our total, and they work their butts off to get to what they get to each year.
Now they've got balloon programs, there's slow pitch tournaments, there's just so many ways that they try and raise the money all year long.
Yeah, every retailer does it differently, but they all come to the table with different kinds of programs. It's really their employees, their customers that make it all happen.
And been supporting Children's Hospital for many, many, many years. Why do you think they just continue to find great ways to support the hospital?
Well, when we were in the retail tent celebrating earlier, there were a lot of kids running around, and I think that's exactly the reason that we do it. But we've been doing it since 1992, and we've actually raised over $47 million in that time.
That's incredible. Well, I know you have another big total for us, so let's reveal the total. Ready?
We're going to let these guys do it, right?
Here we go. Okay, guys, ready? Okay, go ahead. Start. 7. Okay, go. Your turn. 1, 4, 3, 7, 2, 6. Wow! It doesn't get better than that. Thank you very much, Retail Wholesale Division. Thanks, Bruce.
Thanks, Steve.
From now until 12:30, it's the Overwaitea Food Group Miracle Panel. The Overwaitea Food Group, one of Children's Hospital's longest running partnership. The money that these folks raise is just incredible. I want to introduce a few people who are sitting here on the panel. Down at my far right, Sean Loftus. He's the Director of Retail Training with the Overwaitea Food Group. Sean's been on the committee for a number of years. Next to Sean is Angie Trainer. She works at the Price Smart King Edward store. Hey, look, all the Overwaitea people are on the phone today. That's great news, guys. Well done. Keep it up. Debbie Bruce is the marketing and manager of purchasing. She's been participating on the Ride for Kids team for 7 years. Next to Debbie is Wayne Allen, a regional director. We have Brian Heppel as well. He's the general manager of corporate brands. And Amy Webster, she's in the communications out at the Langley office. Garth Hiles, manager of logistics service. And sitting next to me is Jim Waits. Hope I didn't interrupt an important call there, Jim. Jim, this is your 3rd year on the Miracle Maker panel. Why such support for Children's Hospital from the Overwaitea Food Group?
Well, the Overwaitea Food Group has been sponsors for the Children's Hospital for the past 27 years. And on behalf of the over 16,000 team members and hundreds of thousands of customers, this year we raised just over $2.5 million, and we're very proud of that. We do it in many different ways, from barbecues to roundup days to jeans days, the number of different things that we do. So we know how important it is at the Children's Hospital and all the great care that's given from the caregivers here at the hospital, and it's just been a great thing. We have I get an opportunity to come down, and Gloria tours me through the hospital every year, and it puts life and things into perspective when you see everything that goes on down here at the hospital, and kicks off our fundraising. So in our department, what we've done is we've said for every $10,000 we raise in the produce department, I let the team members wear jeans at work for the week. So this year we were fortunate enough to raise just over $500,000, so they get to wear jeans for 50 weeks of the 52. So one of the people at the office goes and she looks at the $500,000, but she calculates it in weeks of jeans, not necessarily $500,000. So it's a great cause, and we're just thrilled to be part of it.
No, and Children's Hospital thanks everyone at the Overwaitea Food Group and all the patrons at Overwaitea who support Children's Hospital over the years. It is an amazing thing that you do. If you've been thinking about giving to Children's Hospital, but just haven't, why not? Take a moment. Call now. Funds are urgently needed to help buy highly specialized equipment and fund life-saving research into cures for things like childhood cancer and diabetes. Scientists right here in this very building work together to find the answers to these and other devastating illnesses.
Thanks, Kylie. We're starting a new Miracle Hour here on Miracle Weekend. We'll be getting some fundraising help from Save On Foods and other Overwaitea food stores. We'll have more details on that a little bit.
All right. I'm here with Alan Bordlow, the Vice Chair of the Miracle Weekend. He's with the Overwaitea Food Group. It's time for another Miracle Match brought to you by the Overwaitea Food Group.
Are we ready? Let's start the clock.
Start the clock. 3 minutes to have your donation doubled by the Overwaitea Food Group. Come on, make that call. Ellen, tell me why it's so important for Overwaitea to be a part of this.
It's wonderful for us to be part of it. Support our customers who support us all during the year. It's great. All our volunteers here and our team members, it's been fabulous.
You want your donation doubled, now's the time to do it. You have 3 minutes to make those phone rings. You donate 25, we'll make it 50. You donate 50, we'll make it 100. The math is really easy. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Come on, people, let's make these phones go.
All right. Thanks, Aaron. Here with Finn from the Canucks. We've got Corey here, lots of other friends. This is a chance for you to double your money. Finn reminds me like a $5 bill. Your Finn is worth $10 right now. There are so many kids that rely on this hospital, rely on the generosity of your donations, donations that go to fund specialized equipment and programs that help kids all over our province. 1 in every 100 babies born in BC or born with a heart condition. Do you believe that? Most of those cardiac babies are treated right here at this hospital, so make your donation now. Christy?
Thanks so much, Barry. I want to be clear to everyone at home, this is a double match, which means we double your donation not once, but twice during this Overwaitea Food Group Miracle Match. That means your $5 becomes $20 for Children's Hospital. You can't beat a deal like that, so please call right now. This is a double Miracle Match. Call 310-BCCH, 310-2224, and don't miss out on this big double deal. Absolutely. Thanks, Christy. We just have over a minute left in our double deal miracle match, so now's the time to call. Marissa, what do we want people to do?
Ring those phones. Ring those phones. Ring those phones. Ring those phones. Ring those phones.
That's what we want. Your donation match not once, but twice by the wonderful folks at Save On Foods and Overwaitea Food Group stores. It's so important to have a great facility like this hospital so all the kids of BC can have the top-notch pediatric care they need. This is your Children's Hospital BC. You can continue to make miracles happen with your donations. Please pick up the phone. Please call 310-BCCH. That's 310-2224. Back to you, Barry.
All right. Okay, we're down to the last 24 seconds, almost at the end of this miracle match. If you give it $10, the Overwaitea Food Group will double match it. So that's $40 goes to the hospital. Please call now. This makes so much sense. You know, this hospital has such a special place in my family. My daughter Eden had her cancer treatment here, just turned 14 the other day. She's doing great thanks to people like you. So please donate, and thanks so much, Overwaitea Food Group.
Wow, double match. We can't thank you enough for donating to the Miracle Weekend. If you want that donation to be matched 2 times, do it now. $20 becomes $80, $50 becomes $200. I think we're done that now, but just keep on going. Thanks to Save On Foods and other Overwaitea Food Group stores for the doubly great Miracle Match.
All right, we have Alan Bordelot with us, Miracle Weekend Vice Chair and Vice President of People, Overwaitea Food Group and Save On Foods. Nice to see you.
Oh, nice to see you, Steve.
Yeah, now, of course, you're the, as we mentioned, the Vice Chair, but next year you'll be the Chair, so you're in training right now.
That's right. My training began last year. I'm finishing up now.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about Save On Foods and the Overwaitea Food Group and just all the work that's done throughout the year in raising money.
Yeah, it's a tremendous effort. We have a number of team members that work throughout the year to donate, raise funds, and of course our customers do so much for us to help out.
Now talk a little bit about Child Health BC.
Child Health BC was an initiative started a number of years ago, really designed to bring the world-class care that Children's Hospital can provide and bring it closer to the families and the children that need it. Right. Many of them sort of travel great distances, right, to come to children, so it's tough. It's tough for them.
And you guys have been a big supporter of that.
We have.
Why is that a good fit?
It's a great fit for us. You know, our Overwaitea Food Group services a number of customers throughout the province, and some of those customers need the support here, so it's a good fit for us.
Yeah. Now, as I mentioned, you do a lot of work around here as the Vice Chair, but you love the work. I know you do. You love helping the kids. So just talk about, you know, in a year, how much work is put into getting to this telethon.
It's a tremendous effort. hundreds of volunteers, of course. The Miracle Weekend panel and the committees that work all the year long to raise funds. This is sort of the culmination of all their efforts for the year. It's great to work with such a great group.
Well, it's great to work with you as well. Looking forward to you being the chair next year. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you, Steve.
All right, there you have it. Now, there are very sick kids right now at Children's Hospital that are getting settled for the night. They can't go outside tomorrow and ride their bikes or play with their friends. So we're asking you to call the TELUS phone bank now at 310-BCCH. That's 310-2224.
Children's Hospital is a great place for kids like me. But of course, the best place for us is to get better at home.
That's right, Luca. You know, the hospital strives to provide as much care as possible for the kids in their own communities. That's not easy given the immense size of the province, but there are ways to make it work, thanks to a program called Child Health BC.
Every day, patients from across BC receive specialized pediatric health care, but not all of them have to go to BC Children's Hospital.
Through Child Health BC, we're able to bring services closer to the child's home, and that way they can receive the very specialized services that the specialists at Children's Hospital can provide without having to travel.
Child Health BC is spreading across this huge province, providing better and more convenient care for families. For example, Nanaimo Regional General Hospital has its own Child Health BC clinic, serving Vancouver Island families. This clinic had over 3,200 patient visits in 2011. One of those patients is Jonathan,
very healthy and happy and growing,
who was born with a disorder that affects his hearing, his vision, and major organs. Jonathan now gets most of his care in Nanaimo. Before, his mother would have had to drop everything to take him to Vancouver several times a year.
Where are you going? Taking time off work, making childcare arrangements for my other son, someone to watch the dogs, and getting nursing someone that would be able to travel with me. It relieves a lot of stress for me to be able to go 10 minutes down the road to the hospital instead of having to plan a major trip over to Vancouver. So being able to stay home and have consistency in his care and for his needs is huge.
Prince George is another place where children like Liam can get care closer to home.
Big hugs.
Liam has a respiratory disorder. On this day, he is at Children's Hospital. But thanks to Child Health BC, he gets much of his care from hospital specialists who make regular trips to Prince George.
We were able to utilize the services in Prince George approximately half a dozen times, and that definitely saved in cost of, flights and meals, even something so simple. And then, of course, any accommodations that would be necessary. So it saved us quite a lot.
There we go.
Child Health BC is helping caregivers across the province so that they can provide better care for kids in their communities.
Sometimes they need a standard of care, sometimes they need equipment, sometimes they need connections and mentoring from somebody at Children's Hospital.
The implementation of standards of care ensures that children receive the same great care no matter where they live.
These standards of care mean that a child with diabetes or cerebral palsy will receive exactly the same kind of care in Trail or Cranbrook as they would here in Vancouver.
What's this? Let's look at it.
For thousands of BC kids, Child Health BC means that Children's Hospital comes to them.
Because of Overwaitea Food Group and our other donors, we've been able to move services forward in this province for children in a way that's simply not possible in other provinces, and we're really grateful that we've had that opportunity for the children of British Columbia.
It has been an incredible weekend, and we want to thank everybody who has worked tirelessly behind the cameras. There is a cast of thousands here who are helping us out every weekend, every year. They do a bang-up job, and we really are thankful that they have done it for us again.
As we said, it is coming to an end. It's really hard for us to believe that it's already over, but what a weekend it's been. And now, well, in about 25 seconds, it's going to be time to check out our big total. Last year...
Right now.
Oh,
yeah, let's do it right now.
Okay.
Let's do it right now. Have a look. Count us down, folks.
8, 7, 6, 3, 0.
Thank you very done it without you.